Listen, right now, there's someone in your life who's slowly breaking you. And the scary part? You probably think they're your friend. They smile at your face, they act like they care. But every single day, they're stealing something from you. Your happiness, your peace, your energy. And if you don't catch them soon, you'll wake up one day feeling empty, tired, and broken, and you won't even know why. So, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly who these people are, because once you see them, you can finally protect yourself. Here's the thing about toxic people. They don't show up with a warning sign on their forehead. They don't walk into your life screaming, "Hey, I'm here to ruin everything." No. They come in quietly. They look normal. Some of them even look like really good people at first. They laugh with you. They hang out with you. They might even tell you they love you. But underneath all of that, there's poison, slow poison. The kind that doesn't kill you right away, but drains you, little by little, day by day, until you don't even recognize yourself anymore. And the worst part? Most people don't realize they're being poisoned until it's too late, until they've already lost their confidence, their energy, their peace of mind. But you're going to be different, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what to look for. You're going to spot these toxic types from a mile away, and you're going to have the power to protect yourself. So, let's dive in. Here are the 7 types of toxic people that will absolutely ruin your life if you let them stick around. Number 1, the confuser. You know that person who makes you feel crazy? Like, you know you're right about something, but after talking to them for 5 minutes, suddenly you're questioning everything? Here's how they work. You tell them, "Hey, what you said hurt my feelings." And instead of saying sorry, they flip it on you. "Why are you being so dramatic? I was just joking. You always take things the wrong way." Or maybe you catch them in a lie, clear as day. But when you bring it up, they say, "That never happened. You're remembering it wrong. Are you okay?" This is called gaslighting. Big word, simple meaning, they mess with your head on purpose. And here's why it's so dangerous. Every time they do this, you start doubting yourself a little more. You start thinking, maybe I am too sensitive. Maybe I did remember it wrong. Before you know it, you can't trust your own thoughts anymore. You feel confused all the time. You start apologizing for things that aren't even your fault. Listen to me carefully. If someone constantly makes you doubt yourself, makes you feel like you're the problem when you know you're not, that person is poisoning your mind. Real friends admit when they mess up. They don't twist your words. They don't make you feel insane. Walking away from people like this isn't mean. It's the smartest thing you can do. Number 2, the chaos maker. Oh man, you definitely know someone like this. Every single day, there's a problem, drama, crisis, emergency. Monday, they're fighting with their mom. Tuesday, someone betrayed them at work. Wednesday, their boyfriend looked at them wrong. Thursday, their neighbor is suddenly their enemy. There's always something. At first, you feel bad for them. You think, wow, this person really needs a friend right now. So, you listen, you try to help, you give advice, but then you notice something weird. No matter what you say, nothing changes. The drama never stops. New day, new disaster. And the worst part? Every time you leave them, you feel exhausted, like someone just dumped a truck full of problems on your head, problems that aren't even yours. Here's what's really happening. Some people are addicted to drama. They need it. If life gets too calm, they'll create a storm just to feel something. And if you stay close to them, you become part of their storm. You get swept up in it. Your peaceful life becomes a soap opera. You start stressing about their issues. You start losing sleep over their fights. You start getting angry about things that have nothing to do with you. But here's the truth. Your life is not a TV show. You have your own story, your own goals, your own peace to protect. If someone turns every day into a disaster movie, you don't have to buy a ticket. You can walk out of that theater and find your own quiet place. Number 3, the dream killer. This one hurts the most, because sometimes it's the people closest to you. Picture this. You're excited about something. Maybe you want to start a small business, or learn a new skill, or try something you've never done before. You're pumped, you're ready, you tell someone about it, and they hit you with, "That's too hard. You'll probably fail." People like us don't do that. Don't get your hopes up. Just like that, your fire goes out. Or maybe you share an idea, and they say, "That's stupid. Why would you waste your time on that?" Here's what makes this so toxic. They're not giving you helpful advice. They're not warning you about real dangers. They're just crushing you. Real feedback sounds like, Hey, that might be tough, but here's how you could do it better. Toxic criticism sounds like, you can't do that, don't even try. One lifts you up, the other pushes you down and holds you there. And if you listen to dream killers long enough, you stop dreaming completely. You start thinking small. You start believing you're not good enough. But let me tell you something. The people who tell you that you can't, most of the time, they're just scared that you will. They're scared you'll do something they were too afraid to try. Don't let their fear become your prison. You have dreams for a reason. Protect them. And if someone's only job is to tell you why you'll fail, stop giving them space in your head. Number 4, the two-faced friend. This person is dangerous because they look exactly like a real friend. They smile at you. They laugh with you. They act interested in your life. They might even say things like, I'm always here for you, or you can trust me with anything. So you do. You trust them. You share your secrets. You tell them things you don't tell anyone else. And then, one day, you find out. Your secret? Everyone knows it now. That private thing you shared? It's being whispered about behind your back. That embarrassing moment? They turned it into a funny story for other people. You feel like you've been punched in the stomach. Because betrayal doesn't hurt when it comes from an enemy. It destroys you when it comes from someone you thought was a friend. The scary thing about fake friends is they're really good at pretending. They know exactly what to say to make you trust them. They know how to make you feel safe. But behind your back, different story. They're spreading your business, laughing at your problems, sometimes even hoping you fail so they can feel better about themselves. And the damage this does? It's deep. Once you've been stabbed in the back, it's hard to trust anyone again. You become cold, suspicious. You build walls around yourself. Here's how to spot them. Real friends don't just talk. They prove themselves through actions. When you're down, they show up. When you succeed, they celebrate. When you share something private, it stays private. Fake friends? They're only around when it benefits them. And the moment you're not useful or entertaining anymore, they vanish. If someone is sweet to your face but sneaky behind your back, cut them off. That's not your friend. That's a snake in disguise. Number 5, the energy thief. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Every time you see them, you feel tired afterward. Not normal tired. Soul tired. Like someone reached inside you and unplugged your battery. Here's how it goes. They call you or show up, and immediately it starts. My life is so hard. Everything's going wrong. I'm so stressed. I can't handle this. You listen. You try to help. You give advice. But next week, same thing. Same complaints. Same problems. Nothing ever changes. You're not a friend to them. You're a garbage dump. A place where they throw all their negative emotions, and then they walk away feeling lighter while you feel heavier. These people are called energy vampires. And just like a vampire drinks blood, they drain your energy. They suck up your time, your attention, your positivity, and give nothing back. The dangerous part? You start feeling their stress. Their anxiety becomes your anxiety. Their depression pulls you down too, even though none of it is your problem. And if you let this go on too long, you won't have any energy left for your own life. You'll be so busy carrying their weight that you forget how to carry your own. Listen, some people don't want solutions. They just want someone to listen to their complaints forever. And if you keep giving them that, you're choosing their misery over your own peace. You have to set boundaries. You're allowed to say, I can't talk right now. You're allowed to protect your energy. Because if you don't, you'll run out. And when you're empty, who's going to fill you back up? Not them. Number 6, the me person. Everything is about them. You start talking about your day, and within 30 seconds, they've turned the conversation back to themselves. Oh yeah, that happened to me too, but way worse. Let me tell you. You need help with something, and suddenly they're busy. They've got excuses for days. But the second they need something from you, your phone's blowing up. You celebrate good news. And instead of being happy for you, they somehow make it about them. Well, when I accomplish something like that, it's exhausting. Because a relationship is supposed to be two people caring about each other. Back and forth, give and take. You listen to me, I listen to you. But with these people, it only goes one way. You give everything, and they take everything, and you get nothing in return. The effect? You start feeling invisible. Like you don't matter. Like you're just a mirror that exists to reflect their life back at them. You lose yourself because all your energy goes into thinking about their problems, their feelings, their life. Here's the truth. Selfish people will never care about you the way you care about them. They can't, because in their world, only one person exists, them. And if you stay in their circle, you'll just keep shrinking until there's nothing left of you. You deserve people who ask how you're doing and actually listen. People who celebrate your wins. People who show up when you need them, not just when they need you. If someone only thinks about themselves, it's not a relationship. It's a one-person show, and you're just the audience. Number 7. The promise breaker. I'll help you with that. Don't worry. I'll pay you back tomorrow. I promise. I'm definitely coming to your event. I'll be there for you, no matter what. Sweet words. Beautiful promises. You believe them. You wait. You count on them. And then, nothing. They disappear. They ignore you. Or, they show up with a new excuse that sounds believable, but you've heard it 5 times before. Promise breakers are like a fake oasis in the desert. From far away, you see water. You run toward it, thinking you're saved. But when you get there, there's nothing. Just sand. Just emptiness. And, if you keep believing their promises, you're the one who stays thirsty. Here's what makes this so damaging. Empty promises make you stop moving forward. You pause your life, waiting for them to do what they said. You don't make other plans because you trust they'll come through. But they never do. And while you're waiting, your life is on hold. Real people don't need to make big promises. They just show up. They do what they say. Their actions match their words. If someone keeps breaking promises, stop giving them chances. Your time is too valuable. Your trust is too precious. So, here's what I need you to understand. If your life feels heavy right now, it might not be because of work. It might not be because of money problems or stress. It might be because of the people around you. The confuser who makes you doubt yourself. The chaos maker who fills your life with drama. The dream killer who tells you that you'll fail. The two-faced friend who betrays you. The energy thief who drains you empty. The me person who makes you invisible. And the promise breaker who wastes your time. These people are slowly erasing you, day by day, piece by piece, until one day you look in the mirror and don't even recognize who you've become. But here's the good news. Now you know. Now you can see them clearly. And walking away from toxic people isn't weak. It's not mean. It's not selfish. It's brave. It's smart. It's self-love. Because your mental health matters more than keeping a friendship that's killing you. Your peace is more important than making someone else comfortable. So, here's what I want you to do right now. Think about the people in your life. Really think about them. And ask yourself, is there someone who makes me feel worse, not better? If the answer is yes, you know what to do. And if this video helped you see something clearly for the first time, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, because we all need to protect each other from people who drain us.